Today we are installing a James Bond style license plate flipper switcher thingy majigger. That rhyme, dude. I got a rhyme. Heck yeah. Do not use these on public roadways. Do not use these on tollways. Do not use these if you live in Australia and you have to deal with those speed cameras. This is for private premises only. I will not be liable if you put this on your car and you go to jail or prison or you get a warrant. I'm not liable, okay? I'm not. This is my 2019 Mustang GT drift car edition. I don't really have a place to put a license plate on the front, so we're just gonna rock the rear one. And the reason why I'm doing this, I always take this thing out to events and I'm always needing to switch the plates. I'm having to zip tie, cut the zip tie, cut the zip tie. So this is gonna make my life a lot easier because I can push a button and I can switch my plates. So I'm freaking stoked. So excited. So basically with the click of a button, this thing pops out, switches, and pops back in to show a different license plate. So this is the actual switcher, obviously, pretty good build quality. It also comes with a power adapter. The power adapter then plugs into a control module that you can put anywhere you like. We also have 2 sets of wires if you purchase a 2-pack. So this is gonna be for the rear and this is for the front. Notice the rear one's a little bit longer and it should be enough to do most cars. This guy right here, this is gonna be basically a heads-up display. So you can't really see, but on the left side it says A, on the right side it says B. So it'll illuminate which plate you have showing at all times, which is super helpful, especially if you take this on the road. You want your real plate showing. Also have a remote with A, B, and C. This controls which plate you want to show. So you could literally be away from your car in the parking lot if you take it to a car show and you want to cover your plate up to allow people to take pictures without anyone knowing whose car it is. You can just do that right here, which is pretty sick. I'm excited, dude. I think, dude, out of everyone, you are the guy to install this on your truck next.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Shout out to Quiet, though. You know, I get free tolls all the time.
No way. My car obviously does not have a bumper on it because of all the freaking burnouts I do in this thing. Thing does a lot of burnouts. It's really fun. If you guys have a bumper, this should be way easier. There's literally holes. Screw goes in hole. Screw goes through bumper. Boom. You are now evading the police. This is a piece of tape that Ford put over because they drilled 2 holes when they shouldn't have drilled 2 holes. So they said, you know what, we're gonna fix it? Bam! The power of Flex Seal. Flex tape, technically. Damn. The bolts are going in. Brick. All right, now that we have the rear flipper installed, we're gonna go ahead and route the wiring through the trunk somehow.
Looks like the owner of the car has just wandered off, so guess what? I got to feed this through all by myself. Because he's a lazy bum.
Before we hardwire everything, we're gonna go ahead and test it out first. So this is the cable running to the flipper. I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in here. I think this is A, right? So it has LED, A, B, and 12 volts. It's a little bit confusing, but I don't know. Just press buttons until something does something. I don't know. Dude, that's sick. That's so freaking cool. So that's B. Okay, Zach figured it out. How's it work?
Okay, so the green LED right here means that is your normal license plate. And then B is your track you / evading the bad people license plate. It makes a lot of noise, so you may just want to somehow just like break the speaker in this thing.
All right, we figured out the remote. So A does the front, which we don't have installed. B does the rear, and C does both at the same time, right? So since I have, this is a little bit confusing because they use A and B for the front and the back, but also A and B for either side of the license plate flipper. So if I press B, then the back, the rear, should switch to A. Yep. And I'm gonna press B again, and then it switches it back. That's pretty sweet. And then when you're driving, for example, if you're going on a public road, you need to have the right plate. It'll tell you here, and where's the little attachment for it too? It'll show here and there. I think we figured it out. That took a second, but we got it figured out. Okay, we're doing a really simple installation of the actual box. We found out that my center console has a little cigarette port in it, and it's actually just the perfect place to put the box in. So that's what we're doing. What are you doing in my zip tie, bro? Oh. And then we got ourselves a James Bond plate flipper. Just to clarify, so you have the LED hookup on the left, which is for our little heads-up display that shows you while you're driving. We have A, which is not hooked up for me because I have no front license plate. We have B, which is the rear license plate flipper. And then we have 12 volts power, which just comes from the cigarette lighter. So easy, a monkey could do it. A trunk monkey.
I am the trunk monkey.
Okay, we got the plates on there. Let's try it. Sheesh. That's so cool, dude. Freaking so cool. You need one, dude. You need one, dude.
Maybe.
Okay, we got the plate flipper installed. We're going to my buddy's backyard. We're going to my buddy's farm reserve on the African safari that may or may not have concrete and road signs and traffic lights.
We're going to my buddy's roundabout in Mexico.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that. Obviously, we need to figure out how fast we can go without the plate flipper falling off, right? So I'm actually a little scared about it falling off. I think that could happen. Alright guys, we drove to Djibouti to do some testing.
What'd you just say?
Huh?
Djibouti?
Yeah, like the country, Djibouti.
You mean like Djibouti, the country? How did you drive it here?
We may have sent her a little too hard. That strut is supposed to be in that mount. Dash gummit.
Came all the way to Djibouti for what?
We came all the way to Djibouti to break a strut. Technically it's not broken, but remember when I hit the curb?
Yeah.
That mount for the strut is bent, so it pops out. Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
All right, you good?
Fortunately, we couldn't finish the drifting because the car broke. I mean, it's not broken technically, but it's broken. Also, today it's snowing in Texas, which like never happens. Show everyone the snow. It's more like a slushy from 7-Eleven versus snow. It's like straight slush. But to end this video, we're gonna see if the Mustang can make it out in the street. Yep. Thank y'all for watching. Since you made it all the way to the end of this video, drop a comment below that says Mustangs hit curbs, not crowds. For everyone that comments that in the next week, I will subscribe to you on this channel, which I'm probably gonna regret that, huh? Yeah, probably gonna regret that. All right, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Bro, we lost the exhaust. It came off. It's actually gone. Dude, there it is. We found it. Yeah. Woo. It literally fell off while I was turning around. No way.